Welcome back. The Italian stallion, Veronese, Wilberforce Valley, Rakaia River, 1987. It's 10-3 in length each side and good bases of 4-1 to score 29. Zeph told me that him and his brothers came out to New Zealand to start a tyre factory in Christchurch. And of course, he's been and hunted many a tahr and chamois over the years. Absolutely loves it. In the company of one John Kinder, Zeph Veronese climbed about halfway up a steep ridge in the Wilberforce Valley, not a great distance from where the river empties its waters into the mighty Rakaia. Chamois had reached this region quite early in their spread northwards along the main divide from the original point of liberation in 1907. Veronese and Kinder had spotted a good specimen of buck chamois on a ridge opposite to that on which they were located. The animal at that stage about a kilometre away. That'd be nothing for him. Line it up, put it in the drop, wind it up, have a go. The animal eventually commenced to descend that ridge until he reached a spot on about the same level as they were located and was about 500 metres off. Kinder had set up his video camera on a tripod with the view of filming the proceedings that were about to follow. It was fortunate for Veronese he did. Veronese was armed with a 7mm Magnum. He'd taken the shot across the gut that lay between hunters and quarry of about 500 metres, aiming about 450mm, crikey, above the target and squeezing off the trigger. At the sound of the report, the buck sprang to his feet, running about 10 metres down the ridge. Kinder fired a second shot just as the buck collapsed on the ground. The pair were confused as to who had actually made the killing shot. Nevertheless, the video, which was faithfully recording events at the time, at the end of the day settled the argument. When the pair of hunters had travelled back to Christchurch and reached their homes, Zeph Veronese's telephone rang, his companion at the other end. "I know whose shot killed the buck, and you are the lucky bastard." The buck was in the act of falling at the moment Kinder's shot was fired. Nevertheless, normally the first hit has traditionally decided the ownership, usually referred to as first blood. 450mm holdover. Crikey. Get it. That's awesome. Anyway, next up, we've got 3 left, is J. Duckmanton, Seaward Kaikoura Range from 1967. The picture here is only comparative. It's a comparative illustration of J. Hanson's Whataroa Valley from 1973. So, as always, if you haven't already, I don't know what you've been doing. Get subscribed. Leave us a rating or a comment, or just, share it around. And we'll see you there for J. Duckmanton. This is the New Zealand Big Game Record Series, the Alpine Chamois, Volume 7, written and compiled for the New Zealand Deer Stalkers Association Incorporated by D. Bruce Banwell. Published by Halcyon Press, a division of Halcyon Publishing Limited, PO Box 360 Auckland, 1140 New Zealand. Printed by Prolong Press, China. Copyright 2013 D. Bruce Banwell. First published 2013. All rights reserved.